The Warriors have claimed the win. Let's break down what happened in Game 3. First off, we have to thank the team. Even though no single player had an overwhelmingly standout performance, one return made a major impact. This player came back with full intensity and turned out to be the most valuable player of the game. He secured the crucial rebound. Let's take a look at that moment. His replacement in the previous game didn't perform well. While watching the bench during this, I couldn't spot him. I haven't received any updates on his situation, and he didn't participate in the game. That's why it's important we talk about it and share what we know. Still, once again, the Warriors come out on top. They now lead the series 3-1. Yes, he returned for Game 4, grabbed that essential rebound, and hit the free throws that sealed the win. One of the key players shined on the court. Another, the true hero of the night, scored over 20 points. We're going to unpack all of this. In this episode, we've got video and stats, everything related to this win. The Warriors triumph. They now hold a 3-1 lead. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. We're already over 11,000 subscribers on the channel. Let's go. This is for the love of basketball. Let's start with the most crucial play of the game. It was a memorable one. We're going to replay it right now. Let me load the video. Here we go. The Warriors win. What a play! 13 seconds left on the clock. What happens next? Let's make sure the audio's off. The Warriors are up by 1. A player takes a shot. The video is a bit blurry. I apologize. Unfortunately, the opposing team has the ball. We continue. One of our top defenders is there, holding down the paint. He positions himself to stop the attack. He has some foul trouble, but was there when we needed him the most. And who's that? He was playing through pain, but still held the team together. He grabs the rebound, he jumps, draws the foul, then what? He sinks the free throws that clinch the win. The opposing team had a shot at a 3, but missed. He's right there hyping the bench. This win meant a lot to the team. Let's talk about my favorite kind of highlight whenever a game is in progress. This was truly one of the best playoff matchups yet. It was a battle from start to finish. The team started strong, leading at the end of the first quarter. The other team cut into the lead, and that's when the drama began. There was an incident involving several players. One picked up a technical and a critical foul. Others got teed up as well, and it was good to see a rookie getting involved. However, it clearly disrupted the team's rhythm. The opposing team went on a big run to end the second quarter and lead at halftime, but the team came out swinging in the third, fueled by the home crowd. They really deserve the credit. Still, they struggled to close out the third. The fourth quarter was a war, a true back and forth. These are exactly the types of games they used to lose before some key roster additions. Another clutch performance and the team pulls out the win. Share your thoughts. The third quarter was rough due to foul trouble, but the fourth became a true duel. And this is the kind of game that used to spell trouble before the arrival of a key player. In the end, another tight contest, and they came out on top thanks in large part to this new addition. One major issue, the team got outscored on drives 48-28. A 20-point deficit in that category is completely unacceptable. That's concerning, especially against bigger rosters, both those with star players and those without a clear size advantage. It's a problem, and it's reminiscent of struggles another team is facing heading into the playoffs. One of the keys to the win was performance. At the free throw line, they converted 20 out of 22 attempts. Early in the season, they were one of the worst in the league, around 70%. But since the arrival of this player, things improved significantly, reaching 75-80%. In this game, they hit 91%. Meanwhile, the opponent struggled, making only 19 of 31, just 61%. Even though the Warriors won by 3, if the opponent had hit just 70%, the outcome could have flipped. A few made free throws would have changed everything. The Warriors also hit 6 more threes than the opponent, giving them an 18-point edge. That helped balance out some of the issues. They took 46 attempts from beyond the arc. Not all efficient, and one player struggled in the first half, missing open looks. But they cut down on turnovers. Usually with over 15 turnovers, you lose. But even with 15, they held on for the win. They scored 20 points off turnovers, which is a solid number, and I appreciate the team's hustle. With 27 assists on 36 made shots, the ball movement was fantastic. When we look at individual performances, one name stands out: the missing bench. Player I'd really like to understand why the coaching staff didn't use him. I don't get it. Another player was steady, putting up 6 points, 8 rebounds, 7 defensive, 1 offensive in 31 minutes despite foul issues. One player had a huge game, 27 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, while coming back from a back injury. He was perfect at the line, hitting all 12 attempts. Another had a quieter game with 17 points, but moved the ball well with 3 assists and had strong off-ball impact. One scored 15, another had 26, going 6 for 11 from 3, especially impressive after a poor Game 2 due to illness. That's the contrast. Game 2 mirrored the rough start to the season. Game 4 shows what the end should look like. Off the bench, one guy was basically used as bait for a big. A young player deserves credit. He logged 6 minutes in the third when needed. Did he deliver? Not exactly. With Draymond in foul trouble, a sub came in, stayed active, but didn't make a big impact. Still, it's key to always be ready. Another player contributed 13 points, went 2 for 7 from deep, and battled in the paint against some of the league's toughest players. We have to respect that. He shows promise. I haven't watched him much, but he could become a real star in this league. He's young and effective around the rim, putting up 31 points and 10 rebounds for a double-double. Another player added 11 points, keeping his signature edgy style. Still, we must credit a player who didn't perform well in Game 1, but bounced back in Game 4. He hit 8 of 12 threes for 25 points, keeping his team in it during the fourth. But it wasn't enough to stop the Warriors from securing the win. This was a big one. Don't underestimate it. Now, let's check the game info. Game 5 will tip off at 4:30. What day is it? Today's April 29. I'm recording this either on Sunday night or Tuesday morning. Game 4 was Monday. Next up, we've got another on Wednesday with more games on Friday and Sunday. That's a tight schedule for this veteran squad. Thankfully, aside from one player, the team seems healthy. The big question remains, where was that young prospect? What happened to him? Why wasn't he playing or even present on the bench? Game 4 took place on Monday. The next matchup is Wednesday, followed by games Friday and Sunday. This veteran team will have its hands full. Luckily, besides one player, the team's health is in good shape. But again, the mystery lingers. Where was that young guy? What really happened? Why wasn't he on the floor or even visible? Honestly, I have no answers. Let's try to find something out. I couldn't locate any info about his absence. I genuinely don't know. I've checked the team's updates. Nothing there either. So we'll keep looking and keep you all posted. I'm very unsure about his whereabouts during the game. And with Game 5 approaching, it's time to get ready. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. The NBA has officially confirmed the cancellation of the third game between the Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors, sending shockwaves through the basketball community. This unexpected decision comes amid growing concerns over player health and safety, as well as logistical challenges due to recent events. The game, originally scheduled to take place in Houston, was expected to be a critical matchup, with both teams vying for a playoff spot. Sources close to the league have stated that the cancellation stems from a combination of factors, including ongoing travel restrictions and health protocols that are affecting multiple teams across the league. The Warriors and Rockets were both facing challenges related to injuries and player availability, which further complicated the scheduling of the game. As the NBA continues to navigate the complexities of the current season, the decision was made to prioritize the well-being of players, coaches, and staff. For the Rockets, this game was crucial in their push for a higher seeding in the Western Conference. Despite a challenging season, they had been showing signs of improvement, particularly with their young core of players, including Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr., the Warriors. On the other hand, have been one of the league's most consistent teams, led by the incomparable Stephen Curry. With their playoff aspirations hanging in the balance, this cancellation disrupts their momentum as well. In the aftermath of the decision, both teams expressed their disappointment. The Rockets, in a statement, emphasized their eagerness to continue their competitive drive, but acknowledged the importance of ensuring that all protocols were followed. The Warriors too voiced their frustration, but expressed understanding, recognizing that the situation is beyond anyone's control. As the NBA season progresses, this cancellation adds to the growing list of disruptions caused by external factors. The league had previously postponed several games this season, all in an effort to maintain a safe environment amidst ongoing challenges. Fans across the world have shown mixed reactions, with some understanding the necessity of such measures, while others are disappointed by the disruption to what could have been an exciting game. The NBA has yet to announce a rescheduled date for the game between the Rockets and the Warriors. However, both teams remain focused on the remainder of their schedules, hoping that the situation will improve in the coming weeks. As the season continues to unfold, the league's handling of these unforeseen circumstances will be closely monitored, as it sets a precedent for how future disruptions will be addressed in professional sports. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.